every pick. Like, how do you walk away with a W here, Gen.G?
Camille, especially with the Kench face up and knowing how much Carrier loves it, takes away so much. Because actually, if that Kench is not available, and it's a Nautilus instead, Gen.G have so much backline dive that they can actually utilize extremely well. And if you add the Yuumi to that, like, the amount of playmaking potential.
You know, Zeus is trying to put on the pressure. Peanut's here at level 2. I mean, the hook shot taken first, too, so now Zeus just trying to survive. The red buff comes in, the slow is there, and one more auto could do it, but they don't get it. And the follow-up.
Early attention paid towards topside, not paying off.
Oh, Doran in a lot of trouble here. There's the damage coming in, waiting for that knockback till the last second.
At least get some of that jungle back. His owner's not done.
Oh boy, this is rough. He's gonna land that stun right down the middle. He's still got flash. Doran is going to land the stun there, but with the flash, owner does hop in.
And the hands can play as punishing as they want to, because owner has been paying turbo up, means that it's still a very favorable trade for T1. As I look at the turret health, Zeus is already...
Jovi has been getting the better of every single solo trade here. As Doran, oh boy, maybe not this time, as he will go in. And now he's got Peanut, and the kick nearly saves his life, but owner is trying to get on in there with the hook shot. Not able to get talking about, you know, Zeus is left to just dominate that lane alone, as there's going to be the charm in onto Peanut, and a huge rocket hits both of them, and Peanut just barely going to survive, but again, they're giving so much over to T1. This is going to be another charge on the Rift Herald.
And this is the first of 3 games we've seen the traditional macro T1 where they get massive turret leads in the early game.
Oh man, here comes the big time gang from the engaged champion, Carrier's Tom Kent. He's looking for the stun. There's the Devour onto him, as Doran will get into the Hex Tech. That's going to be a miss on the lick, as 1v1 now in the jungle. Peanut
Be fed in this composition for T1. His kills are going to come later in this game. Yes, he's 20 CS behind. He's already got a kill from that Super Mega Death Roll. T1 have so much power with vision control, and that has been something they cannot remove. Is Zeus?
Okay, well,
baiting him in.
Yeah, didn't see him there, but Jovi is around. You can see, though, that Jovi does not necessarily want to get in on this one. Knows the potential of the
1,000 gold in there, 4.5 at 14 minutes. Ruler is trying to farm. He's at risk.
Okay, he is on the run here. He does have everything, basically, but they force out that ultimate as over the wall goes Zoner. He's just going super deep. There's nobody here to help out one of your guys on your team. You're just losing too much. You're just giving way too much over to the side of T1, so...
To hit it if it's anybody, but...
Not bad, actually. Jovi's over the wall now. He's getting some damage in. That's a nice little poke, as the charm is going to land here from Faker, but you can see that T1, they're not necessarily comfortable to take the fight right now. As in goes Doran onto Zeus. They take out the chase.
Wait.
Gen.G, they found the angle.
Yes, can check this.
Oh. And he's gonna see Peanut, but they don't know about Jovi. Faker takes a big blast, as now Jovi has to flash away. The flash charm, as Faker will pick up a kill for his team. A failed flip from the side of Gen.G, and now we can see the real power of T1 as the engage from Carrier onto a Lee Sin with the Tompkins. That's another charm. That's gonna be the end of that, as Lehens, he might get away. Maybe he is going to get on top of Ruler here as we diving into a Xayah. And now they will force down this turret. No TP will come in for Doran.
They should be able to contest this.
We've seen almost all the Barons fail, as there's the charm onto Ruler. He catches the Xayah. And now Ruler can't do much of anything. In comes Jovi trying to get a kill, not able to. As the block here from Owner onto the chain will finally get away with the Baron.
Keeping here. 50 seconds. Oh! Well, never mind. Been able to do this far and play it slow, play towards the turret, and they're completely fine. As
look at this rocket. Just straight up blind. It guarantees you get that ocean.
Peanut trying to get in there. That's going to be a miss on the Everfrost. Playing bodyguard here. He's looking to slow with some licks, as that should be the inhibitor going down here. Guma and Zeus failed. We haven't really seen too much else.
You can't trick.
And so with very little vision, now with the control ward over the wall though, T1 maybe thinking better of it, but there's the Q coming in. Now the TP coming in as well, and that's going to be the steal. Peanut picks it up, and at least they'll be able to get that, but T1, they're looking for the end of the game as they'll actually be able to stop that.
Because that does prevent this inhibitor from going down. This is, of course, the steal. I think T1 could have been a lot more decisive about this earlier, but once it was at the 2,000 health mark threshold, there was just nothing you could do.
I don't know if he sees Faker either. There's no pings on this. Now he sees him. And now that Ari immediately goes into the Zanyas as Faker now looking for the potential play. Chovy behind enemy lines. Has he gone too far is the question. As Faker is on the chase here, Owner waits for him on the backside. As Chovy's actually the bottom one. They flash after the clone.
That's a turret.
And Chovy's getting away. Go to poke. As T1 have pulled this into the brush. And Chovy still out of vision here, going to be looking for the assassination on the backside. That's going to be the take by Peanut. Gen.G get the Ocean Soul. I mean, I'm talking like, this is insane. The poke right now from Gen.G is better. And they have Ocean Soul. And now they engage on the Keria. And now he goes down. And all
They have the sustain.
and they have a Fed LeBlanc with a Fed Yuumi apparently at this point in the game. They're looking to turn actually. Chovy takes two of them out. There's a 3v2 fight on the top side that T1 are getting close on, but it's not quite enough. Gumayusi though, he's looking to angle over. He might be able to get some damage in. Ruler is in a bit of trouble, has to flash away. The zap gets him on the backside. Gumayusi gets excited, and he's going to be the one that carries the fight in the end. That should be enough for T1, that they will clean up the fight just like that.
And Gen fights.
T1 have a comp that's ready to scrap. Okay, they're looking for the trade here.
Chovy, he's trying so hard. And
all alone.
Yeah, Faker's got one more Spirit Rush. It's not going to be enough to lock down Chovy, although with Flash, not quite enough. But T1 still looking for the end of the game.
Such a close third game here to put T1 on match point.
Yep, they're going to go for it here. The Nexus will go down. Chovy can't quite do enough. As even with the Yuumi coming out, it does not matter. And Gumayusi in the last fight.
Start him in the game.
And Faker.
Oh, the timing not there, doesn't kill Owner. And then watch the zap.
Yep, the zap is perfect. And in a fight like this too, when you have a comp like what T1 are running, Viego's just gonna lifesteal all that health back. He's gonna get resets. Like, it's so close, it's so on a knife's edge. If Chovy's closer, if Lehends is there and gets those heals, story. But T1 have been more clutch in this series in these critical fights.
Might look at the gold graph and say clean win for T1, nothing to see yet. That wouldn't tell the story of this game. It got way closer than the gold might suggest, but at the same time, T1 getting this win